Hello from Coldesi and DigitalHeat FX. My name is Greg, and in today's video I'm going to show you how easy it is to print onto a dark colored apron using our 9541 DigitalHeat FX printer. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have my 9541 printer here ready to go. It's turned on and I have my paper loaded into my multi-purpose tray. Today I'm utilizing our Easy Peel 11x17 DFX paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my image into the Print Optimizer program. I'm going to hit print and then we'll go over to the heat press and perform the marry step. Alright, so I'm here at my Hotronix Fusion heat press. I've preheated it to the temperature I need to marry using my 9541 DFX printer, which is 265 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you have a different heat press, you might need to do some testing on your end and internally. All the parameters that we created for our DigitalHeat FX system were done using the Hotronix Fusion heat press. So again, you might need to do some testing if you do have a different heat press. So with that being said, I've printed out my A paper and I have my B paper ready to go, and we're going to perform our marry step. So I'm going to load my A paper first with the printed side face up, and then I'm going to lay my B paper down with the pink writing facing the sky and the blank side facing the toner. I'm just going to fold a little corner to aid with my peel and cover it, of course, with my parchment paper or finishing sheet. And then into the heat press it goes for 100 seconds at medium pressure. All right, so my 100 seconds have elapsed, and I'm going to open my press and remove my parchment paper. And now we'll perform our marry peel. You want to keep the paper on the platen to keep it nice and hot. And we're going to go nice and low and slow to ensure that your graphic looks perfect after it's been peeled. You want to keep the B paper as low as possible. Beautiful. All right. So I have my marry transfer ready to go. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim around the edge, and we're going to apply it to our apron. Alright, so I've used my rotary trimmer and I've cut out my transfer ready to go on my apron. So let's go ahead and get started. So I kept my temperature the same since my apron is 100% cotton. If you are using a more sensitive material like polyester or neoprene or anything more sensitive to the heat than cotton, then refer to your Easy Peel instructions to make sure that you're pressing at the right temperature. And now I'm just going to place my transfer right on the apron, nice and centered. Now I'm going to put my parchment back on top for protection, and into the press it goes for 30 seconds. All right, and now I'm going to take this off the heat press, and I'm going to put this somewhere safe to cool before I rip off my A paper. And then once we do that, we'll perform our finishing press. So I'll meet you back here. All right, so my transfer completely cooled down. I ripped off the A paper in one foul swoop like a Band-Aid. And now you can see there's a little bit of a sheen to it still. So we're going to perform that finishing press to give it a nice matte finish using a piece of parchment paper. So once again, I'm just going to lay my apron right down onto the bottom platen of the Fusion heat press. Place my parchment paper on top. Bump up the pressure a little bit and press this for 20 seconds. Okay. Now we'll just carefully remove our parchment paper. And remove the apron from the platen. And just like that, we have a beautifully finished custom apron and a full color design using our DigitalHeat FX 9541 printer and the 11x17 Easy Peel paper. And that's how simple it is, folks, to create a full color transfer that you can apply on multiple different types of garments, including lights and darks, cottons, blends, anything you can think of. It's just that easy. And now you have a custom apron that you can impress all your friends with when you host your next dinner party. So thanks for joining us, folks. I really appreciate you being here. If you have any questions on any of the products used in this demo, you can visit DigitalHeatFX.com to get more information on the printer itself. If you have questions on the paper and you'd like to purchase some, you can visit our supply website, which is colemanandcompany.com. And if you need some technical support and you'd like to speak with a DFX expert, you can go to support.coldesi.com and open up a ticket. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this demo, and we hope to see you soon.